because I recorded a video last night and I bumped it down to 40%, and I only came home like like an hour ago, so I basically had no time to charge at all. I I mean, even now, shit, I only have like 76%, so I definitely don't have a lot of battery, but looking at how much time I have left to stream, it's not really gonna be a problem, so uh, it doesn't look like it'll matter. Okay. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Sorry that I didn't stream yesterday, by the way. I literally, I kid you not, the moment I got home, I got hit with like a Windows update, and then after the Windows update, I just decided, you know what, this isn't worth it. What I'm gonna just do instead is I'm just gonna literally I'm literally just gonna upload a video and be done with it. And that's what I did. I think I uploaded the Marlin video. Not exactly sure if Alright, so we're still leveling up Spectre and Shiro, right? Alright, let's try to do both of these. Complete 3 raids on Matka Underground. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see what Spectre quests we can do, apart from apparently killing Phoenix on Chodov Mall. Just headshotting Phoenixes, I guess. Turn into AK drum mags. Actually, that could work, but we're just gonna stick with this for now. I recently acquired a couple 5.56 ammunitions, so these are all AP though. What the hell? Okay. 5.56 on the shelf we don't, so and this should definitely be enough. There we go. So we just need to go and do a couple raids on Matka and we'll be good. Or Matka Underground, excuse me. Pistol. Good enough. Also good enough. And welcome to the underground. Also, by the way, bit of great news. We've finally hit 2,000 watch hours out of the 3,000 watch hours to get me monetized so that I can start slowly but surely earning money so that I can make more videos for you guys. I mean, there was no there was not it's not really that huge of a step, but at the very least it will allow you guys to start donating to me if you so wish. Which means you... Hey, Murph. This is some fire. What's up? How you doing? You're just playing some video games, as always, I suppose. God, I hoped now that it just occurred to me, I never actually checked if we actually have all the correct everything. Start Og. I should make a video on the G3 actually, cause that's a very good early game weapon. And I mean, it's... Maybe I could name it like, this is the most popular early game gun in Ghost of Tabor or something. That sounds like a good idea. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. We have a video idea for the future. Whenever I do record that, because honestly, there's no telling when, because I have so many things to do and I'm everywhere and all over the place. We need headshots, so... Well, if we want to talk about the headshot machine, my pistol just happens to be... on safe? No. Okay, we don't talk about that. Thank God for another magazine. Thank God for another magazine. Yeah, we're as always we just take every single stream is just us, you know, continuing to do the quests. Nothing ever serious happens. TBH. Also, I'm not peak form today, cause I am admittedly a little bit tired. Oh, you play baseball. You buy Max for the Beretta. Well, as far as I remember, it's a raid only gun, so I'm not exactly sure if that's a yes or a no, but if I had to take a gander, and if we go off the assumption that they haven't changed anything about it, then it would still be a no, unfortunately. Because, well... But, I mean, to be honest, it's not... The Beretta's pretty common these days, so it's not that hard to find anymore. You could honestly just go... You could honestly just go into any raid these days, and you would definitely find a Beretta and take the magazines. Maybe I'm good with the maybe I uploaded a video yesterday where I said that the Marlin was good, but I'm bad. And I'm starting to think that maybe it's the maybe what I'm actually good at is the base Marlin, and not the actual, and not the and not Scott's Marlin. That would definitely make sense, wouldn't it? I'm good at I'm good at the base Marlin and not Scott's Marlin, because Scott's Marlin is really fucking like tactical and shit. And oh my god, so what's this stuff here? Like this is a okay. They still, one thing that I will pet peeve about is that they still haven't fixed the mag palming for that gun, because well, if you just saw, when you try to mag palm the Beretta, one of the magazines disappear. Like, look at this. I mean, we just found another mag, right? So it's definitely not rare anymore, so just find them, I suppose. Okay, I'm 44%. How did we ever get this low? Unacceptable. These Identity X boxes sell for 2,000 Karunas, by the way. So it's definitely something to, at the very least, consider if you got a spare hand to take it out, you know? Definitely something to consider. I mean, currently I have space. 2,000 all across every single trader. It's kind of like a gas can, so definitely pick it up. That was a really bad Texas Star. That's what it's called, right? I believe it's called a Texas Star. Huh? Like, huh? I'm really off my game today. You can tell. I'm not hitting my shots anymore. I was such a headshot demon yesterday when I was recording that video. I don't know what happened. I've gotten like 80% bad worse at the game just by existing today. Wow, I can't even hit a close range shot like that. Man. This sucks. I'm quitting. Hold on, let me go make an angry rant on the Tabor Reddit about how I shot that guy 50 times in the chest, and then he spun around and killed me with his Makarov. Grr, Scott, fix your game. It is definitely you who is doing all the coding and and I'm definitely gonna be blaming you throughout everything. Grr, it is all your fault, Scott. I knew you were a sketchy guy the moment you shot that guy in self-defense. Can you believe that that's an actual fucking thing that people have said? They don't like Scott because he shot a man and killed him in self-defense. I was like, I'm just sitting here like, what is you supposed to just do? Just let the guy kill Scott? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you on about? So people be stupid. But killing is bad. You think other people care? Who are you, fucking Batman? Like, come on, man. You stupid. That's weird. There's nobody here today. Typically I see at least like 3 or 4 phoenixes here, but there's no one. Honestly, I feel like you can, for the most part, just bring a shitty helmet, or on occasion just bring like a really low tier one, because I'm gonna be honest, I've very rarely actually experienced a situation where I legitimately needed a helmet, because half the time these guys don't even shoot at your head. Half the time they shoot at literally anything but your head. So, but hey, I have no stake in the matter because I'm a PVE player. Your videos suck because you only play PVE. Why don't you play some PvP? Until then, your videos suck. Oh, my heart. How could they be so right? Of course, the problem was because I didn't respect their opinion that PvP was objectively better. I guess I'm just in a negative Nancy mood today, huh? Real negative Nancy mood. PvE is better? It's subjective. PvE is more relaxing, it's more chill, you don't have to worry about being killed by snipers, or people ratting, you know, there's a lot. Anything that is related to PvP, you don't have to worry about. But PvP, you get the adrenaline rush of fighting people in PvP. And that's it, I guess. The simple and honest truth is, play whichever one makes you happier, and stop judging and stop trying to gatekeep fun just because they're not you know, playing the same mode as you. Scott added this game. Scott added PvE for a reason. Why won't I use it? You know, seems a little counterproductive to not use what is available to me. And hey, it's free. The only thing that isn't free is if you decide to, you know, buy team tactics to, I don't know, play with people, which is completely optional, as is every single DLC in the game. And while some objectively are better than the others, at the end of the day they're still all optional. You know, but I will say there's only one weapon or one DLC in which I will say gives you an in-game advantage, and that is pretty obviously the Nuclear Knight DLC. But if you put that aside, the next one that would give you an in-game advantage would probably be the Terran Tactical. But you know what? The Terran Tactical, it's not the end of the world if you have it. It's not the end of the world if you don't have it. So, whoop-de-doo, you know. Alright. One JPC and one Vespi. That should be pretty simple, actually. The world actually, you know what's the true travesty is that people don't realize that like half of the communities, like some of y'all voice out genuine concerns, and that's fine, but the rest of y'all just voice out some really stupid fucking things, and then you expect people to listen to you. Like, come on, man. Be a little bit realistic. Every time I see a angry 12-year-old yell, "Scott, fix your game," and I know it's a fucking 12-year-old, cause no adult older than 20, or at least I hope no adult older than 20 would in their sane mind ever, you know, do something as stupid as fucking telling someone who's only the CEO of a game to fix the game. He can control the directions of it, sure. He can allocate, you know, the priorities of what needs to be fixed, but at the end of the day, he himself doesn't fix the game, so really, you should be yelling at the developer, at the coders to fix. Nah. They work hard. And I mean, people are always stupid, so they'll always think that the same people who are coding and developing the skins are the same people who are coding and developing the game in general, so they think that they allocate time and resources. No, it's a different team entirely, and neither have anything to do with the other. You're just being stupid. Stop it. No one thinks you're funny. Nobody's laughing. You're just karma farming, you know? Like I said, I'm a real negative Nancy today. I'm in the mood to roast some people. You know? I'm in a spicy mood today. Well, I mean, nothing really happened at work. I guess it's just a little bit of just frustration in general at how the community is in general with Tabor. This is pretty much exactly why I don't interact with the Tabor community outside of my stream, because I know y'all, I know the people outside my stream are gonna be stupid no matter what, and I can, at the very least, if someone is saying something that, or having an opinion that I'm not a huge fan of, I can just silence y'all by hitting that block button or whatever. But otherwise, it's a fucking Wild West out there. So, and I ain't the moderator in the Tabor channel because well, I mean, sure, I wouldn't mind it, but I would. The thing about it is that I'm a very strong believer in there's no free lunch. So if I do get brought on as a moderator, I'm not making the same mistake as I do with oh, hey T1. I'm not making the same mistake as I did last time with that other game that I was a moderator for. If I better be paid if I were to be asked to go and moderate like a Discord community. I don't even care if it's minimum wage. I would just rather know that I'll be paid at all than, you know, hand out free freaking labor. Especially if I have to deal with like the Tabor community of all freaking people, you know. So I'm gonna get 3S on Christmas. Hell yeah! You gonna if you have any spare change right now, I suggest you buy a different head strap, cause oh my god, the baseline head strap is gonna be ass, bro. You're not gonna have a good time, and your head will hurt. There is no doubt about that if you stick with the base head strap. So I implore you, please, just get something other than get something other than that. Some accessories at the very least. Recommendations: Kiwi VR, Kiwi or Bobo VR. Kiwi VR. Kiwi, you can type in Kiwi VR head strap. I would, if you want to play for longer sessions, I recommend you buy something with a battery pack build on it, or if you don't want to spend that much money, buy a regular one and then just buy a you know, generic battery pack, strap it in, put it in your pocket, and then just connect it to your thing when your battery's going low. It's a either or thing. You'll be fine. You just need it to be comfortable. It depends. Do you like the one that it like that it like rests on your back and then you have a fucking mohawk on the top of your head, or do you prefer it's okay, it's not comfortable? Well, if you're fine with it, then sure, but most people out there would tell you to generally just get a different head strap. Get a different facial interface if you as well, because the facial interface is also like another relatively big thing. I have this one facial interface that is like literally like so soft, and I am so in love. Like, it's been my go-to ever since. It gave me two. This was a generic brand one, and it's so soft that and I love it so much. When I have spare change, I'll buy one. Well, I'm specifically speaking about like you should try right now, because by the time it arrives, you'll probably also be around Christmas time by then. Hopefully. But I mean, once again, if you find it comfortable enough, then yeah, sure. Whatever floats your boat. Two bullets. Come on, man. I was trying to be cool. Bro, I just got all the negative aura in the world. Too lazy to change the strap. Well, for people like me, it's a necessary evil, so I ain't got no choice. I need the chocolate. The sweet, sweet chocolate. 5.7 looks so good with the you know, now that Stanag mags drop or just these drum mags drop really often now, I think it might be worth to take that one quest that requires me to find 2 AK drum mags, because I've been finding a lot of those, and I think it might be worth it to pick up at the very least. I mean, shit. Oh, hey Corvex, how you doing? Just playing some Tabor. Can you give me a rundown of all guns in Tabor? Do you realize how many guns there are? I could make like there are like probably like at least like 80 to 90 guns in Tabor. Do you really want me to explain every single one of them? I do not realize. Well, Yeah, it's an unfortunate part of it. Well, it's actually also really hilarious because since there are so many guns, most people just end up. Could I make a tier list? I was going to once upon a time, but whoever made that tier list did not update jack shit on the thing, so it still has all the old guns and none of the new guns. Any boss armor guns or anything that you know, because you only play PVE. Yeah, so do I. I have my own share of boss weapons and such as well. Appreciate the offer, but I'm G. I'm G.
Я тебя забил, парханта!
Bitch. I feel like they moved the spawn of the flare shell. As a video, yeah, I tried to make one for a video, and okay, you know what the funny thing was? This was like on the early stages of when I was making Tabor content again, and funnily enough, it was going to be a video, but I stupidly enough used the wrong mic to record. I used my freaking headset mic, which is at the back of, which is like at the back of my head instead of using my desk mic, and so the audio didn't record properly at all. And I was like, well, shit. I'm not gonna fucking say all of that again. So I just never ended up making that video. Also, since I made that video, there have been at least like 10 or 11 more guns. Well, probably that's an exaggeration. Okay, probably like 5 or 6. Plus plus a tier list is technically a video essay, so that would require a lot of work. Unfortunately, video essays will always. What Glock was that? It was a Blicky. Have you never seen a Blicky? Dang, guess you haven't seen a Blicky. I mean, I can show you in a bit if you give me a little time. We can also go and check out Cashew in it just now asking for asking if you can buy Beretta mags, I guess. Pistol, handgun. Ruger, Makarov, Tokarev, Taurus, C19, Glock 17, blah blah blah. No. Not in Tabor. You're not allowed to have a full auto Glock in real life. No. You see this thing at the back? This is called a switch. This thing allows your Glock to go full auto. And then basically what you can do is, I guess, since you can fit Vector drum mags into Glock mags, you take this 50 round drum magazine, you do this, and then you just. You're not allowed to have a switch in real life. It is illegal, T1. I need to specify that because it is very, very illegal to modify your Glock to take a switch. That is very, very important. All right. So, I don't know if you're talking about, because you said. I mean, yeah, I've never specifically bump fired a Glock in real life either, mostly because I don't have a Glock. Well, I have a plastic one. It's right over there in my room, but you can bump fire two in Tabor as well. Alright. We're gonna hit Spectre 5 first so that we can start using like the FAL and shit, and then we're gonna start leveling Minty. So basically, it's basically the same thing as what we did last time. Alright, I need to start grabbing PC fans, I guess. Okay. It's literally when I bump fire at the range, yeah. So 2 power banks, 2 power supplies, 2 SSDs. Okay, so 2 power supplies, 2 SSDs, I threw in 1. This is 2, and then 2 power banks. Could I add you? It's fine if you don't wanna. I just want to give you something that I'm giving everything. You don't have to though. I mean, if you're specifically looking to give me something, I don't typically accept a lot of handouts. It's only in very rare situations I accept handouts. So, you know, it's just how I do things, unfortunately. Yeah, actually, it's really funny cause yeah, when I was can you build a PC in Tabor? No, but nowadays the PC parts that you find are found through PC cases, so I mean technically you don't build them, you already have them. So yesn't? Yesn't. But I mean, you know, it's not technically out of the picture. You cannot build anything in Tabor right now, but they did this whole loot refresh thing specifically because in the future they're gonna make it so that the traders will no longer let you buy guns. What will happen instead is that you will the player community market will be a thing, and then you can buy guns from other people, and also once you collect those quote unquote guns, you can well, hold on, I'll just show you. So all the traders will no longer sell their shit. The flea market will be open, and from in here you can buy other players' weapons. And basically I think the only thing where you can buy weapons is probably like you know, like the tearing tactical stuff, because quite frankly if you couldn't pay for these, then it kind of just makes the thing a little bit shit. Also, very cool thing that I realized the other day. You hold down the trigger, and then you can do the cool thing that every cowboy does. You can fan the hammer. Look at that. Oh yeah, I need to buy a VSB. What am I doing? I got so distracted. I got that 80. I got that fucking ADD. Oh, it's already 10? God damn! I only played 2 raids and it's already 10. You away for a little bit. This is gonna be a little bit risky, but they want us to. They want us to go to freaking Matka on. Okay. Locate the hidden body of Matka night. Kill 10 Phoenix while wearing a vest B. Complete 3 raids on. Can you try to be a gunslinger? No, that's not gonna work. Can quick draw on Phoenix as a cowboy. I mean, with that, yeah, but I can tell you one thing for sure: it's not gonna go as well as you think it does, because what I didn't show with that, it was that you have to reload the thing. You have to reload the thing, that which means need help with any missions? I just want to play with a streamer for a little. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm completely fine. I don't have any issues right now. Maybe like last wipe, it might have been a maybe, but like ever since this wipe has like, you know, happened, quote unquote, I haven't had any. I don't really struggle with doing the whatever stuff anymore. Oh, right, there's no ammo. I'm the worst person to ask to do viewer rates, because I will literally only play with like one person, and that's the one person that I know will not kill me if I play rates with him. My longer standing watcher. He's the only guy I'll ever play Tabor with, and it's more so because he's an actual friend than a viewer. The huh? Right. I'm wearing a vest B. I just need to kill 10, so it's not that big a deal. Gotta get a couple headshots, toss a couple headshots in, and I'll be right as rain. Nothing here. I keep Okay, so I need to locate the hidden body. The hidden body? The hidden body. Oh, I think I passed it. Dang. It's I'll head back that way later, cause that's where it is. I know my Tabor trivia, it turns out. Mostly because I specifically remember this quest and I had to look it up on the fucking Tabor wiki, which is how I got introduced to the Tabor wiki, actually. It's only been downhill from there. Yesterday I argue with someone on the Tabor Reddit because he was calling me a hater for stating that Mr. Flimsy, one of like the more renowned YouTubers out there, is like he did, I don't want to call him a pedo, but he kind of did this very like pedo action where he freaking where he was Where he got his primarily younger audience to, you know, he hosted a bodybuilding competition and he kind of, you know, got them to send in like detailed topless pics of like their muscles and stuff, which I mean, if you have any idea what that means, it basically means Jesus fucking Christ, he's asking for topless pics of children. That's the blunt way of calling it. But of course, there's no nuance. There is definitely nuance to it, of course. Let's air the laundry out, shall we? Since I'm talking about this now. Maybe he wasn't specifically, you know, maybe he didn't specifically had the intention in his mind to be this to be, you know, this creepy, but at the end of the day he still did ask for topless pics, and specifically he knows that his audience are like mainly children, so you know, it's very you know. And basically I argue with the guy because he was like, he said he didn't see anything wrong with it, which, I mean, I was like, what? First of all, what the fuck? Second thing was that he basically just told me that, like, he basically told me that I was just a hater, which is, like, the worst fucking defense ever. And then he started going into this whole spiel about his personal encounters with Mr. Flimsy. I was like, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Mr. Flimsy being a fucking and his actions being inherently creepy and not, you know, endangering kids. Because let me tell you, some kids may have legitimately done this competition because he slapped a freaking $300 to $500 fucking price tag on it. So some kids may have been incentivized to earn this easy cash and sent it in. May not have even necessarily been with parental consent. It could just be some kid who wanted the money for like a Quest 3 or something. And then that's bada bing bada boom. You're a fucking creep, you know? Congratulations. You made the entire reality rifters. You made all of the reality rifters uncomfortable with you. Congratulations. How you managed to get an entire YouTuber community against you, I have no idea. But Mr. Flimsy did it because he's and then yeah, I was really stupefied by the fucking stupefied. I was really stupefied by the person that was arguing with me and calling me a hater, because once again he was only really recounting his personal experience with Flimsy as an argument, and he presented no actual argument, and I literally provided like the hard facts, unfortunately. So, you know, I mean, I don't know if any of you are Flimsy fans, but you know, even if it wasn't true, it was enough to convince a lot of other YouTubers to just disassociate with him in general, because Christ Almighty, this is a pretty touchy subject, isn't it? And the fact that he even decided to do this at all is pretty telling. And the fact that he wasn't even willing to like like say that no 18-year-olds are absolutely under no circumstance allowed to participate is also really suspicious. You know? I just can't see it as any other way than it being inherently creepy, and I will not have my mind changed about this, unfortunately. You know, just the usual. I mean, shit, didn't I just say I wanted to air all the dirty laundry out? Isn't that what I'm doing right now? I'm literally airing out all my beef. I'm not necessarily part of the reality rifters, because to be honest, being a part of the reality rifters has a lot of fucking stipulations, and I'm not going, and I don't need any of the benefits that entail it. It was some really crazy stuff like I need to stream for a certain amount of hours. They're basically asking me to dedicate full time to streaming, which I cannot do. Can't see this guy. See it? Where are you going? I believe the Brody is here. Yep. To Cathedral. Even though we spawned here. Kinda stupid, I know. But there's another PC crate over there. Maybe we can turn in the Spectre. No, it wasn't a Minty mission. I don't know. Whichever one it is. Oh, hey, Wee Woo. Actually, you joined in at a great timing because I just got done airing all the tea. So the negativity is out from the all the negativity is and the bad feng shui is gone. I guess if you want to look at it that way. But we're just playing Tabor. Nothing too special. Just playing, completing quests, trying to get Spec 5, you know, the usual, as always. Nothing special ever happens. Okay, got another PC fan. I think we're done. We love stirring the pot, don't we? Hey. Oh, that's my helmet. Yeah, but I couldn't stream yesterday because I had a Windows update, so that's good, bro. Gotta do better. I don't necessarily know about doing better, but talking about it definitely would help. Yeah, depending on what it is. It's not really I'm doing better if it like happened like just yesterday or something, but sure. But on to seated mode.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
Alright, we don't need this thing. You don't need this anymore. Put this in here and this. And then that should be the quest. Hey. Nothing? Really? Okay. Complete 3 raids on Maka Underground. Def limit 4. Kill 10 Phoenix while using shotguns. Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to Okami Benelli M2 Fuyuhito. That sounded better in my head. Really? So are you liking the random loot and new stuff? Yeah, I'm liking it. Especially since I know that what entails it is the complete rework of the whole trader system, because oh boy, when we do eventually get it, we gonna be eating good, cause now all the guns that you find are gonna be exclusively in raid. Buying from traders? What's that? I never heard of it. Doesn't exist anymore. A lot of people are gonna complain about it, no doubt in my mind, but hey, gotta. Sometimes it's about it's about Scott's vision, not about what a bunch of pissy 2-year-olds think about the game. Hey. I will always respect what Scott's decisions on the games. Even at the times where like I didn't, it wasn't really his fault, because I mean, to be honest, the one time I've actually had a problem with like his whatever was when the hard mode on the whatever was too hard, and that was because someone added too many zeros, not really because of him. So have I found the heart of Tabor yet? Nope. Not in the slightest. I can barely find anything in this game, you know. It's gonna make such a great video when I eventually start like fucking like putting all of this back together, and then everyone's gonna be like, the Ghost of Tabor ASMR. Cause I mean, my first video on me remodeling my entire bunker did pretty well, so I imagine a second episode would be something people watch. Still can't find anything. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a rare drop for a reason. You know. You know exactly what it feels like. It feels like that one time when I was trying to do a quest for like I think it was Tabor Rehabilitation Hospital, and then it was like turn in like one of like a couple different streamer items, and then I was literally losing my head because I couldn't get the the catnip for the life of me. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like the cat, you know? That was me. I need more heals. Kaihaku, Kaihaku, Kaihaku. Skip Chikito ageru. You think that I'll add a new map? Well, I mean, there's a lot of room down here, so you can, so there's definitely place to explore. You could even say we could go to the Silent North. I don't get why people want them to add zombies into Tabor when they literally already have a game called fucking Silent North and it has zombies. So it's like, why do you want both their titles to have zombies? I know if Tabor were to ever get zombies, it'd be a temporary mode, but even that in of itself doesn't really make sense because it's always been a tech shooter and they've never done anything for like April Fools or Halloween or anything. So I don't know why we were expecting zombies. I'm mainly saying this because I saw someone post some AI art of them doing a zombies mode, which was painstakingly fake. If you had to guess, what map do you think they would add? Well, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so first of all, if I were part of like, you know, the I wouldn't know because I'm no map developer. And second, even if I was, I would be under some form of NDA that would prevent me from speaking. So if you would rather I talk about what I think would be great to add to the game, I would like well, I don't know what I would like because like so far all of this has been great. Maybe like a swamp. Or maybe a castle. A castle would be fucking funny, would be hilarious. And spawn in like the queen's bedroom. We get some actions. Because I don't think they're. Because I mean, we already have a nuclear, whatever, a train station, but missile silo kind of, or well, isn't that just Matka Underground? I'm serious. Isn't that literally just Matka Underground? It is, isn't it? If you think about it hard for a second. So I mean, I guess you're technically right. They have, they will add a train station, but it's not it's not a in the future. It's the now. They have added a train station. Ooh. I was about to say isn't that just Silo? Cause Silo has trains, but then I was like, wait a minute, wait a second. It also has to tie in with whatever it is, right? Cause you know Matka Underground, right? It ties in with Matka Mies. Mall also ties in with Matka Mies, so it has to make sense, you know. You would have to find a way to get there somehow. Maybe like a nope, not a resort because Island has a resort already. Yeah, I'm still thinking castle. Castle. And a castle would be pretty simple to make actually, because all they need to do is just use like one type of marbling, and then all they would have to do is make a courthouse. I mean, you've probably seen someone play Dark Souls. You can imagine how big a castle would be. So that's why I think it could probably be a pretty good map. But hey. Maybe another island with a forest. Well, that's the swamp idea. Kind of, but a forest instead of a swamp. Yeah. I think a swamp would have some real Vietnam type shit, and that would be pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. See, you can take in, you can see that you can take inspiration from other existing maps out there. Like for example, Into the Radius has a swamp map, and that was pretty fucking scary. But then again, a swamp with Shrek. I mean, they could definitely make some type. They can definitely do that just a meme, but it would definitely be tied into someone that belongs to the dev team instead of being specifically for Shrek, I guess. Oh my god, what's up with the G3s? What is up with the G3s, man? What's this called? Shrock. If you've ever seen that video. It would be like the swamp of, and then I don't know, fucking they've already done, I don't know, swamp of Viewy, whatever, you know, Z Storm's basement, whatever the fuck they want to do. Basically. My situational awareness is a little off, I think, you know. Just a little bit off. I think we should have an exfil here, right? Okay, let's just wait. DTYL? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer. I only have about 30 minutes left, and then I'm gonna hop off for the night, cause I do have work as well, you know. So tomorrow's Friday. Whoopee. Isn't this fun? Like literally all I'm doing is just fucking sitting here. This is like the peak. This is like the peak. Oh man, look at those. Look at the squareness of this tree. Whoa, mama. Payday's tomorrow. Your payday is Right, right. I forget. You guys do like weekly pay or bi-weekly paydays. You get paid like every 2 weeks. I get paid monthly. So there's less stress though to not spend my money because well, we're not gonna get the money until the end of the month, so we gotta severely ration. Haha. But yeah, see you. Talk to you later, man. If there's anything that needs me to turn in a G3A3, I'll be golden. I'll actually be double golden because I got 2 G3s. Maybe one day. I'm gonna have to ask this again another day, but how would how would everyone feel about like a fucking like sleep stream or something? That's something that I've never done in my life, and I don't think I will ever actually do it, but I'm interested to see how what people will think about it, because a sleep stream is probably like the most boring thing imaginable, but people still for some reason watch it anyways. I don't know. Do people genuinely watch that shit, or is it like am I not like a hot am I like not a hot lady that can confidently do stuff like that. I need like I mean I would definitely need shit like sound alerts to like disturb me in my sleep. One thing I will never especially do is sleep with my VR headset on. That is an absolute no for me, because I think that's probably the easiest way to instantaneously destroy anything that goes on in your eyeballs. All right, that's just a straight nopers. I think that's really dangerous and should never be done under no circumstance should anyone actually ever try something like that. I mean, you can call me you can call me like too much of a worrywart, but the way I see it, you woke up today feeling like your VR was still on your head. I feel like that would be a problem, yeah. You can't convince me. You can't convince me, even though they made stuff for it, like fucking Oyasumi VR, if you know what the hell that is. It just seems like a very irresponsible thing. I don't know, but maybe I'm just a bitch, you know. I could just be. Excuse me? Fuck. What the hell was that? Dominator. Rocket launcher. I swear to God, if that Vest B didn't register, it got sucked in and never came out. I don't get how people sleep in those things. I really don't. I have a friend. He actually like does like bot coding and stuff like that for a company last time. No idea how. Yeah, and I always see him just like, oh yeah, Sumi VR. I was like, bro, how, what the fuck, what the fuck? What is this? Okay. Um, I kind of regret selling that Vest B now because I need it. But crap, I guess. Maybe I have FSB somewhere? I don't know. That is a JPC. Alright. Well, I know exactly what gun I'm gonna use. Hell yeah, brother. It's time. You want to talk about unorthodox weapons? This is time. Alright. Need 2 more. Y'all gonna laugh at me for using the Thompson, but let me tell you something. All right, get Shane from The Walking Dead. Let me tell you something. All right, I've taken down the likes of fucking what the hell's his face?
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
Mr. Kurtek with this gun, so it deserves put some respect onto the Thompson. I don't think I'll need this helmet, so I'll keep it here. I'll just take this random Dominator helmet that I apparently have. It's time to be a gangster. That headshot to Phoenix without dying is surprisingly repeatable. You could get 4,000 every match, and then it would take you like what 10 matches to get 40,000, which is not bad actually. Comparing with everything else, you be swimming in some serious dough. Serious. Torvgage these slugs. I'm up, yes. Did I even accept the quest? I have a feeling I didn't accept the quest. Nope, I accepted the quest. Good, great, fantastic. Because I would have absolutely rained hellfire upon everything if I didn't accept the quest. You wanna do a little like a mute. Y'all ever watch like Baby Driver and it's like the music goes along with the fucking like fight scenes. Down and down. Yeah. Ooh, 5C. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 You know? Ooh, piece of candy. Got the losh. Get the losh. Yeah, get some, bitch. Get some. You know what they say, I don't give a fettuccine fuck. Come get some, bitch. I don't even know if this gun was made in Italy. I just see a lot of fucking Italian gangsters using it, and then by association, you know, it's a by association thing. I'm sorry if I'm offending the Italians, but I will say I probably already have because I see no wrong with pineapple on pizza. So, oh my god, that's it. They're coming for me. Fatoni, he's coming for me. He's gonna cement my fucking. See? What'd I tell ya? In the World War II video, 45 was good, and in here, still good. We should heal though. I don't wanna have to lug back the fucking stuff while half dead. This thing, I'll put it like this. This thing don't need that anymore. Get this shit up. Get this shit off me. Well, you got me. By all accounts, it makes no sense. Make it stand, and then where's my green? Give me the green. What you mean? Give me the green. I guess we're past the days of him dropping the deagle, I guess. What you mean, huh? Get dunked on, son. Alright, well, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be a video. I think people really sleep on the Thompson. Surprisingly good. It really is, huh? Especially with the 100 rounder. Fucking say hello to my little friend. Whew. And on top of that, added a lot to this whole thing. Where did we spawn? Was it? Was it Cathedral? Do we have bridge? No, we spawned at graveyard, so I think we definitely have bridge, right? Cause graveyard is a won't give, I think won't give you museum exfil. You think they're ever planning to rework Matka in the future, or do you think that it'll stay as is? Because I think that Matka is in a okay state right now, so come back here, you old fat Tony Samani. Oh my god. I'm being so offensive right now. I have no idea what I'm firing at, by the way. I'm just firing. Well, obviously, whatever I was firing at didn't die. I used this in yesterday's video. Popped a hit with it. Popped a lot of hits with it, specifically in silo, but you get the point. If only I actually bothered to aim these days, I swear to God. I've been so incredibly lazy because of the fucking because I've been spoilt rotten by lasers, man. Damn kids spoiled rotten. Oh wow. I had to think where did that reference come from? I was like, oh my god. It's the fucking the Nah guy, you know. Sir, don't you even want to donate $1? No. Full auto only raid next. This is the last raid. I'm hopping off after this. I mean, technically this is full auto. I'm just. But I will say one thing is that full auto is actually worse in almost every scenario except for close range, because when you pull down the trigger, unless you want them to be dead and you want to specifically spray them down, you want to control your shots. 1 bullet or 2 bullets at a time max. People are still figuring out the new static spawns because of the loot rework, by the way. I don't know if static spawns are even an actual thing anymore, but what I do know is that they need to make sure that people need to find these new spawn stat, because well, for how many raids have I used have I been checking out the same spots over and over? Pretty much been like since the beginning of Tabor, so nothing to start raid. Then I told you this is the last raid. If you wanna watch nothing to start raid, I have a video called I think I called it naked runs in on mall are insane, where I basically just run mall with nothing but a backpack. Because once again, you know, it's pretty fucking stupid to not run a backpack. You should always run a backpack. If you don't run at least an adventure, you're doing something wrong. Oh, didn't hear you the first time? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the last raid. No more. After this, I'm hopping off, going. I'm gonna download this VOD, edit the part out where I edit this thing out, and then it's gonna be my low effort content for whenever I decide to upload it. And then, if you once again, you know, the the zero to hero raids on mall. It's the way to go. Alright, we're gonna spend the next 8 minutes just cleaning up, and then we'll be good to go.
Please do not forget to
Gonna have a
store your
field
armor
day
and
cleaning
gear
all of
in the
this,
appropriate
all that.
areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Yes, I know proper. Thank you. I know my bunkers are no longer considered safe. Oh man. I still have to go ahead and record that one thing for Rips. My deceased the guy in the you know the guy that's in the red keycard room. I need to make a video for him because it's coming upon his quote-unquote death anniversary, and I want to do something for him to, you know, just to honor him, who he was, and you know, stuff like that. Where's my G3? I'm just gonna put it here. Bye. See you next stream, which is probably tomorrow. Holy shit, I let it rip. I let it rip. Okay. Should be about done. I think I just need to claim the quest and yep. And yep. So that's gonna be for tomorrow. And what is this? Okay, and destroy the weapons cache cathedral. Makamia sniper. Sniper. Chum chum. I cannot do that now. Alright, well, hopping off for the night. To everyone who is watching, thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we just recently hit 2,000 hours on watch hours, and we need 3,000 for me to take the first step into YouTube monetization. So thank you all so much for just watching me and for some reason finding me entertaining. I appreciate every single one of you who helped make who helped me made my dream more realistic each and every day. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye bye.